So I'm just going to quickly run through the 4K SCS benchmark that Old Smoke created on the Vegas Pro forum. Just to see what we get on my machine. So it's Twin Xeon GTX 780 Ti, and it runs everything else, just basically fresh rebuild. It runs everything else just fine. And I've run this a couple of times, and it sort of it basically runs, but it's a bit sticky, and you can see there's not a lot of GPU going on. So let's load the project. I've done nothing here. So I've made a couple of changes that I always do with Vegas. I'll just quickly show you. So I've actually since I've been doing this testing, I've taken the dynamic RAM down to 0. I had it at 10 gig because I've got plenty of gig memory available, but all it appeared to be doing was just allocating it to the overall working set and wasn't actually using it. And as you can see here, it's already allocated 7 gig. No, I think I read a couple of gig in place, so it's about 5 gig to Vegas already. Yeah, as it's loaded up. So it doesn't seem to impact that, and actually it did seem to slow things down. So I'm leaving that at 0 now. And then the other piece that I change is in the internal, and memory size filter. It does seem to have an impact. The default's 384. I've got a 3 gig card. I put it up to 3000. I've tried other values. Doesn't seem to make much difference, but at 384 it definitely runs like a dog for me, and at 3000 it runs better. And then, I mean, by default it has the 285 as new driver, whatever the hell that means. I mean, I'll put the current one in there. Don't even know if it makes a difference or not. That's the only bits that I've done. So let's hit play, and away we go. So it's definitely doing some GPU. And if I turn GPU off, then it certainly is 2 or 3 frames a second. So it's definitely having an impact. But you can see it's quite sporadic. It jumps up and down a bit. They definitely rely more on the CPU than the GPU with the Nvidia cards. In other applications I've got, it can just peg out the GPU and really utilise it. So I think I'm just lucky here where I've got a half decent CPU. Yeah. So I mean, it's definitely usable. This is in best full. I mean, the reality is I'd probably proxy it and play it in preview. This is just doing the colour correcting, but even the creating the proxy previews is slow, and definitely that uses 0 GPU acceleration. I mean, maybe they just do that so it can run in the background, but it's very slow. So there you go. Anyway, so it doesn't break. Can you use it? Yes. Yeah, is it silky smooth? No. Yeah, there's definitely room for improvement. So there you go. Hope that helps.